Oh, we got some people in here. My bad. Lee, Maddie, what's going on, guys? Nice to have you up in here. Actually doing a video also, so multitasking. At least trying to multitask. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. But thank you for the share out. Much appreciated. Just cleaning up the gun for the next color before I put it in there. Hey, Connie. Nice to have you in here. Anybody that is new, the reason I'm saying this is because I'm cleaning out the gun at the moment. So if there anybody is new, please hit that subscribe button, like and share, get more people up in here and share the creativity, if you will. We're doing a Cerakote video as well. Also, the knives you see, on the mat in front of you are the ones we do still have available on the website. There is a 15% off code at the bottom. Tim Borton, what's up, buddy? Nice to have you up in here. We're doing a video while we do a live, while we offer a discount code for the stuff on the table. So if you are new, please hit that subscribe button. If you are not new, please hit that share button. Every little bit helps, guys. Greatly appreciate any support. So we are doing a different blade today. These are the ones we've already done, but we're doing what we are going to call the Crusader Blade. And that's why we have two cameras up, because one is over by the Cerakote booth, so you can see that, and the other one is on the knives we have available. That's fine. Anyway, our first color that we're going with is red. So, see what it goes. Haven't really done too many red blades yet. Hey, Joe. Please, Joe, hit that subscribe and share button. We greatly appreciate it. Get more people up in here and chat away. We do have these three still for sale on the website with the discount code offered at the bottom. Everybody that has ordered from us, I will try to get your packages out as soon as possible. Obviously, today the UPS is closed, so we can't do that. The only reason... Oh, thank you, Lee. Oh, I know you have, Miss Connie. The only reason that we aren't doing anything with the Cerakote cam at the moment is because I'm waiting for the first layer to tack out. Also, doing a video, so you guys are going to be kind of a behind-the-scenes type before the premiere comes out. So thank you, everybody, for sharing. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. Thank you, everybody, for your support. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, the three on the mat are still available with the discount code at the bottom. Also, we have the live Cerakote cam going because we are in the middle of making a video as well. So you guys, like I said, are a behind-the-scenes crew. But I'm waiting for tack out, so that way I can put on the next layer. We are going to be doing what we call our Crusader Blade. It is going to have some different stencils and stuff on it. So I know people love their stencils. This is going to be one of our stencils that we are going to be applying to one side. Oh, can't see it. Oh, there you go. And then on the other side of our stencil, on the other side of our knife, we're going to have, which you're not going to be able to, maybe, this, which is written in Old English, and it is, "Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God." So, yes, there will be a premiere, as well as the live you're on now, with the discount code at the bottom, offering 15% off today, as we always do on our lives. When we do this kind of stuff, we do still have the Tonto blade, the wood handle blade, and the snake blade. So those are all still available. And today that we are working on and going to be doing what we're going to call the Crusader Blade. So we'll see how all that pans out. Hopefully it looks awesome. They always, it's always a hit or miss, guys. So they either look great or they don't. You got so many ideas floating around in your head, you know. You never know. Hi, Ian. Nice to have you in there. Again, we do have the Cerakote cam going, but I'm waiting on tack out at the moment, so that way we can put our other one on. Hey, Squirrel. Nice to see you. Yeah, some of them are going fairly fast. Some of them are a little slower. Some of them are a little stagnant, so it depends. Oh, that's fine. I figured Johnny was at work. It's a Sunday, so I know he works on Sundays. Not a big deal. Personally, I want to play with this, but I have them kind of set up at the moment. I like the green and purple, and I'm always a big fan of the Tontos. So the Tonto blades are really pretty. Always love the Tontos. Thank you for everybody coming in. Anybody new here, please hit that subscribe button. We do drop premieres regularly on doing Cerakote and our work on Cerakote and how it's done. Today we do have 2 cams up, the Cerakote cam, which I'm waiting on tack out at the moment, and then we also have the 3 knives on the mat available at workwithcerakote.com with the 15% off discount code, which we always offer discount codes on our live. So if you are new, please hit that subscribe button and hang out with us, chat with people in chat. They're friendly, trust me. They don't bite, most of them. And yeah, so I'm just going to hang out until we get the tack out done. So for those of you who don't know what tack out is, Cerakote's kind of a fickle character. So with Cerakote, the tack out stage is to partially cure Cerakote. Hey, Jared. So the tack out stage is to partially cure Cerakote. Obviously, you can't put stencils on wet Cerakote, but Cerakote will not stick to fully cured Cerakote. So we have to have a tack out, which is a partial cure, so we can take it out, put the stencil on, and put the next layer on. So right now, our red we just applied is in the oven, and it's in there for a partial cure, so that way we can put our stencils on and then continue our Cerakote. So it is a lengthy process, which, well, I mean, it is what it is. So if we want, Cerakote to look good and stick good, then it's just got to be a lengthy process. Hey, Marvin. Nice to have you in here. Make sure everybody hits that share and subscribe button. Really, really appreciate it. Really do. The only way any channel on YouTube ever grows is by the supporters that start it. So I really do appreciate it for anybody that hits that subscribe and share button. I'm just waiting on tack out for the next one. And then the Cerakote cam, we'll put on our next layer, our stencils, stuff like that. And then the main camera in front is for ones that we do have on the website for sale that code will work on. So thank you for everybody coming in. As soon as tack out gets done, we'll put on our next layer. We also have a electronic mixer going for the next colors. So if you do hear a little something in the background, hey, what's going on, James? Nice to have you guys in here. James and Barbie. Anybody that's coming in, please hit that share and subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Again, we do have the Cerakote cam going. I'm waiting on tack out, and the 3 knives in front are what is available now on our website, and that code will work on. There are some other ones on there, but those will have to be made. So, Brad, could we talk about a little project at some point? Yeah, absolutely, Lee. Get a hold of me, buddy. No problem. I got you. You know I do. Everybody coming in, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. PA! What's going on, PA? Nice to have you up in here, brother. So, PA, I've said this, but just so you know, we have the Cerakote cam going, which I'm waiting on tack out for the next layer. The main camera is the 3 knives we have available on the website right now, which the 15% code will work on our website. So I'm just waiting on tack out, and then we'll continue our next layer. I'm also doing a video at the moment, so I am triple tasking. And anybody that's coming in, please hit that subscribe and share. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it, y'all. The only way we grow is from you, and we greatly appreciate your support. Cerakote does take time, and it does take a lot of work, so greatly appreciate support, guys. Check that next layer. All right, looks like our tack out's done. We'll get this cooled off and then start our next layer. That way we can continue our project. For those of you who weren't here, our first color was red. So here's our first color, guys. Went with a red. Now it's time to put on our stencils. So we're going to do that. And hope they fit. Oh, sorry, PA. That I use air sometimes to cool off the blade, so it doesn't take a week and a day to do that. But my bad. I will remember that for next time. So we do have our 2 stencils that we're going to be applying now. Hopefully they come out really cool, but then we can take a look at the next color. See what we're going to be doing. Our next color is going to be Frost. It's a really cool white, to be honest. It even has, if you look closely, it even has a little sparkle in it. So, really, really neat. All right. Let's get our first stencil going. I appreciate everybody being in here and hanging out with us. Again, we're just doing the stencils at the moment before we start the next color. Also doing a video at the moment. Also, there is a code at the bottom if you're interested in any of those. They're still on the website for sale. That code will get you 15% off. Brad, do you think you can put a bass on a Tonto blade on one side and a name on the other? I'm sure I could, Miss Connie. That shouldn't be a problem. You let me know color-wise, and I'll send you some stuff that I found, like stencil-wise, and custom projects are always welcome as well. No problem. I will say I've never had a bass put on a blade, but hey, you know, there's a first time for everything. I know that Tonto blade is fairly popular. I do love the Tontos. I always have. It's just a thing. I don't know. So everybody has their what they like, and the Tonto has always been a favorite style of mine. I just find it very useful. So, okay, we'll talk. Oh, okay, yeah, your son's a bass fisherman. Yeah, that makes sense. I was hoping somebody was a fisherman. I mean, just, I don't know, maybe you just like the bass. I don't know. Let's follow that rib there. One of the biggest pains in the butt, I'm telling you, is lining up stencils, because a lot of knives and blades, if you ever really look at them, there's always drop points, things like that, that don't always make it easy to line things straight, if that makes sense. All right. Make sure our stencil sticks there. Again, we are just doing our stencils at the moment, so it just takes a minute to get everything lined up and done. Especially with letters. Letters are a pain to do. Yeah, CJRBs are very, very, very good knife. CJRBs are very durable, and they open very smoothly. The action's nice. The button lock's nice. Not all CJRBs have button locks, but the button lock on a CJRB is definitely smooth. It is a personal favorite of mine, so I have to say I'm slightly partial. And they're not too expensive. Now, you won't find a CJRB really, unless it's on sale. You won't usually find them for less than, I'd say, $35, unless they're on sale, like I said, but they are a really good blade. But they do work very well. I don't know. They've just always been a nice blade to me, and the fact that they kind of maintain consumer pricing is nice as well, because some of those blades out there that are really nice, although very well made and very well built, are very expensive. There are certain blades out there that can set you back $500. Just depends on what you want. A lot of those people that take that time to hand make knives and handcraft knives, although the task is extremely daunting, and I really do give it up to those guys who do it, and it's well worth it. But some of those will end up being like $500 or something. But yeah, almost done with the stencils, guys. Just got one last stencil piece to put on, and then we should be good. I actually had a gentleman leave a comment about my hands the other day and how they're very shaky. So I do want to touch on that. I have had shaky hands most of my life. I have asked my doctor about it. He keeps telling me it's a tremor. So can you tell us about the one-handled one again? Oh, yeah, absolutely. So the Felicia is a wood handle with a blue and bronze. It has, this is real wood. It does have a push-button lock. So when you push the button, the blade comes down. Has a spine release. This is not assisted. It just has bearings. So it does have a spine release. So if you flick the spine, it comes out. Pretty decent sized blade. I mean, if you look at my hand, it basically takes up all of my finger and then some of my palm. But the wood handle is really what attracted me to this one. And we did Cerakote it with a blue bronze type color. So that one with the push button lock is available as well. So we have that one. We also have the snake blade on our channel as well, which is a very awesome pattern. And then we also have the Tonto, which has a green black wear with a purple pattern on it. Has thumb lock, or not thumb lock, I'm sorry. Has the thumb studs for thumb flip. Also has the back open up, so it does popping up. Again, none of these are assisted. They do have bearings, but these three are all available, and that code will work on all these three on our website. So we do have our stencils on. We're going to get ready to do the next color. So just so you guys see, that's our first set of stencils. We're going to put it over there and get ready to do our next color. And thank you, Lee. Greatly appreciate that. I was hoping the Cerakote cam wouldn't be too loud because I do have the mic off on this one, but apparently it did come out being a little loud. Yeah, the flip action is super awesome. I do agree. All right, ladies and gents, our next color of today is going to be Frost. So it's just a really cool looking white. I'm going to try to do this with all the cameras and lives and stuff I have. Marvin asked, can you get throwing knives and done? Yes, you can actually. We do have a video of doing throwing knives on our YouTube. My sons actually wanted to do something, so I had some old throwing knives that they actually did. They came out kind of cool, so you can absolutely do throwing knives. And the cool thing with throwing knives is, well, with the nature of throwing knives, you actually do the handle as well. So you can absolutely do throwing knives. And like I said, there is a video on our website of on our YouTube, I'm sorry, of us doing throwing knives. So if you're interested, you can find that video on there. They do come out really cool. So just depends on what you want, what color you want, what look you want, everything. Yeah, no problem, bud. So here is that Frost color. It's a really nice looking white, but we're not going to leave the entire knife white. We are going to do some overlays. I have a pattern I've been wanting to try for a while, so we're going to try it. Absolutely, no problem. I'll try to get the questions as soon as I can, Marvin. But is this muted? Okay, this is muted. No, they're not. Just double checking, making sure everything looks good before we move on to our next color. Yeah, absolutely, Manny. Appreciate it. Custom colors are always, or custom projects are always welcome. Absolutely. Just let us know what colors you're looking for, what design you may be looking for, and we can go from there. Soon, another tack out session. Do want to tell people that, you know, Cerakote may not be the cheapest thing, but it definitely has some work applied to it, and it's definitely for custom one-of-a-kind type projects. So if there is something you want, I'm more than happy to help you out. Usually, all the series of Cerakotes are similar, except for the C series, which C series is usually for high heat. So high heat is a totally different ballpark or scenario. Usually the high heat is for automotive, car parts, things where you're really going to need paint to withstand high temperatures. Usually on like exhausts and headers, things like that, where high heat application is definitely needed. Brad, I'm going to let you do freestyle on my next ones. Oh, good Lord. Talking about upping the ante a little bit. But challenge, I guess. Challenge accepted. Let's get this in for another tack out. Oh, Lord. Right on, Lee. Yeah, we really do try to keep pricing low. But for each blade we do, if you include the sandblasting and prep and coating, assembly, disassembly, it probably takes a good 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, till it's complete finished. So it does take a while. Brad, do you do car parts? Yeah, absolutely do car parts, Marvin. Especially if it needs high heat, we just use C series instead of H. So we do a lot of parts for, and you can look them up as well. We do a lot of parts for Graham Rahal. Yeah, I did a full motorcycle also, Marvin. Graham Rahal is a company that specializes in cars that I will never own in my life, but they're very beautiful. The reason I say I'll never own them in my life is because I'll probably never be able to afford them, but they are very pretty. And the 69 Z28 is definitely gorgeous, especially if you're taking it to car shows, things like that. It can absolutely help you out in that department. Not a problem, Marvin. We had to do a lot of color matches as well to try to match certain colors, because a lot of car manufacturers don't necessarily just put out, hey, this is what goes into our color. So oh, you know Graham. Okay. Yeah, Marvin. I've done a lot of stuff for Graham. He seems like a pretty nice guy. He does have a, oh, I can't remember. I want to say it's like a Plymouth, maybe. An old, I can't remember the car. Maybe I'm completely off, but it's a old body, 69, 70 year probably. It's that deep purple. Super beautiful car. We do have some pictures on the website of doing car parts and things like that, and some of the cars we have done for. And Graham Rahal just moved to a new shop, so yeah, that would be cool, Joe. He's got a nice big shop over in Zionsville now, next to Letterman Landing. So yeah, we are just waiting on our another tack out, guys. So whenever that gets done, make sure, I'm sure everyone in here has already, but make sure to hit that subscribe and share button. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Marvin, if you need anything, just hit me up, buddy. Not sure if you have me on Facebook or not, but if you do have us on Facebook, you can reach us out that way. But yeah, the C series is one of the reasons we do C series is because I think I'll put this in. Oh yeah, go ahead, Connie. Let her know. I think she's designing cups as we speak. So one of the things about C series for cars is that it's good for up to 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. So, well, most colors, I will say most colors, not all colors. Some colors are lower than that. I will let everybody know. White, the color white, I don't care what kind it is. I don't care if it's powder coat, Cerakote, spray paint. White is not good for heat, because it's not that the coating will fail, but white will always tarnish in high heat, always. So as long as it's not white, most colors are good for a pretty decent one. I know silver, gold, black, those are up for 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. And they do have multiple silvers and golds and blacks. So the curved combat knife. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so if you've ever seen our sandblast cabinet, Marvin, the reason we got such a huge cabinet was for car parts, because Graham was giving us some rather large items that needed heat resistance. So
Yeah, it's just white doesn't, no matter what you do, white just always, it will tan, it will yellow. Oh, there you go, Connie. Absolutely. Anything you guys need, just hit us up. For all the newbies, make sure to hit that subscribe and share. Also, we have a 15% off code that's scrolling across the bottom for any of these on our website at the moment. And we're working on another one that will be premiering sometime. You guys can't see the finished product until the premiere. You know that. Lee says his next project's going to be a Tonto. Yeah, I love the Tonto. Tonto blade is just it's a good all around blade. Good for everything, really. That would be amazing, Maddie. We do try. We do work fairly hard to try to do it, but sneak peek, Brad. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about a sneak peek, maybe. You are probably going to get to see some of it because we have to do it the other way. Oh, here comes trouble. What's going on, Johnny, my man? Working on a new blade for a premiere. We're doing a video, a Cerakote cam, and a live at the same time. Johnny, the next blade we're doing is actually called the Crusader Blade. And we're giving little sneak peeks while we're doing a video. So, absolutely, y'all. Johnny's working. He's a worker. All right. Mute this for a second so I can blow this off and cool it. Yeah, probably. It's game on, Johnny. Oh, snap. Lee says it's game on. Okay, so I will have to move these because I'm going to need my table. All right. Should have a Templar cross on it. Imagine that, Joe. So our next color is going to be a personal favorite, and that is smoked bronze. So we're going to do that, and then we're also going to utilize airbrushing for our stencil as well. So we're going to do that over there. Old English. So yes, it does have and will have a Crusader cross on it. And in Old English, on one side, it states that rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. Yeah, it's going to come out really pretty. Hopefully. That's the idea anyway. You know, the Cerakote hardener kind of smells like cat pee. Love it. Big movie. What's going on? Nice to see you in here, Mr. Big Movie. So, burnt bronze, you're not going to be able to see the metallic in it, but that's more that burnt bronze color. And we're going to use our stencil that we've been wanting to use for a while. See how it turns out. Haven't ever used this pattern in a project, so I'm kind of curious here. That is right, guys. Never used this pattern in a project. So it is a new pattern. It's actually a pattern I've had for a while. I've just never really had a chance to use it. So now that I am getting a chance to use it, see how it looks. So not only are you getting a behind the scenes sneak peek of the process, really, you are also getting a never before used pattern that we haven't used on anything yet. Well, that kind of came out good. Make sure I get it all there. So, if you see this pattern, it's kind of meant to like represent a tree. It's looks like a tree bark type pattern. So, hopefully, this will come out really cool. Like I said, we are going to utilize our airbrush on this. So, see how it all pans out here. Yeah, hopefully it'll work beautifully. That's the idea. Okay.
Next. Time for our burnt bronze. Well, you know, I hired a stencil coordinator, but he never shows up. There we go. Nice. Gotta love playing with new ideas. Yeah, new ideas is fun. All right. That is one side. Now time to do the other. There's one side. All right. Next. All right. There's the next side. All right, so now that we did that stencil work, we put that in for tack out. See how that pans out. All right, I will look at that here in a second, Lee. You know what one of the most expensive things that we go through here? People would say Cerakote, which Cerakote is expensive. People would say sand, which the sandblast media is expensive. But to be honest, we go through acetone like water. So right. That does it for our colors. Electrolysis, yeah. Electrolysis is pretty neat. All right, so now we're done with that. Just waiting on our other one, our other tack out. I think the prices are super affordable. Yeah, they are. I mean, we try. But for those of you guys who are just coming in, please hit subscribe and share. Really appreciate it. We do still have 3 different knives available on our website with the discount code at the bottom. This here. So now that the actual Cerakote portion is done, yeah, well, it is. So it is. We use acetone for the degreasing the blade. We use acetone for cleaning up Cerakote, for cleaning the gun. So just about everything, really. Acetone is definitely a must. So after that blade gets back out of the last cure, we will peel off stencils. Yeah, throwing, absolutely. I would say so, Mo. Unless you're in an emergency situation. I mean, I haven't really ever seen a fixed flipper. They probably have them, but I've just never seen them. But I wouldn't really be too sure about the longevity of a throwing flipper. So just so you know, guys, all of our Cerakote blades, based on time, stencil work, colors, are usually anywhere between $65 to $80. It depends on what we do, what the blade takes, how long it takes, how many colors we use. If we use stencils, if we don't use stencils. Unless you use the 15% off coupon. And then you can get that 15% off code today if you're interested. Most of our Cerakote jobs, to be honest, start at 65. Just all depends on what you're looking to get done. But I say, again, start at 65. So I am going to check that to see if the tack out's ready. And then, if the tack out is ready, we got to crank up our oven to 250 degrees and let it bake. So let's see if we're good. Usually when we're doing airbrushing, the tack out doesn't take too long.
Really appreciate y'all.
So in the oven during full cure, yes, the coating does prevent rust very well. They're actually known for corrosion protection and rust protection. But usually in the oven, it takes 2 hours at 250. But anyway, here's our blade. And we are going to do stencil removal. So we'll see how it looks.
So gonna use this pattern again. Really love that look. All right. So here's one side. Oh, my camera's not focusing. Well, it's not focusing, but rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. And there is your Crusader cross. So this will be in the oven for 2 hours before we can put it back together. So all right. And she's in for final cure, y'all. Yeah, that tree pattern was really awesome. So I'll probably end up using that again. I really did like it. So definitely probably use that tree pattern some more for more projects in the future. Absolutely. Get all these doohickeys back out now that I don't need my table anymore. But yeah, definitely probably using that tree pattern more because it was really pretty. Again, I will try to put a Premiere out on that. Won't be stencil removal in the Premiere though because I use the camera for live stencil removal. Ha, Johnny. But yes, just so everybody knows, Cerakote is good for car parts, knives, tools. We've even done parts for aerospace. So
It's really anything metal, anything. It actually goes on wood and polymer as well. You just have to alter cure times for polymer. But other than that, it definitely is an awesome product that we use, as you can see, quite frequently. So diggers, yeah. We've used it on quite a bit of stuff, to be honest. So a lot of people think that Cerakote's just good for knives and pew-pews, but it has so many more applications. Let's see who is messaging me. Oh, goodness gracious. People are already asking about the Crusader knife. Well, it will be definitely will be available, but we do have the 3 on the table available still with the coupon to cover. If you guys are interested. No problem, yeah. Okay, sorry guys. Reading messages. The 3 that are shown haven't. Yeah, the 3 that are shown have not sold yet. Yeah, start making Crusader knives for all the Crusaders. Oh, that would take a while. Yeah, so if you see anything you like, guys, and you want it on something else, if you want it on a fixed blade, if you want it different colored, if you want it anything, that can be done. So if you see something you really like, but you want it a different color, just let me know. And then we'll go from there. That's absolutely something we can do. No problem. So, because we did have somebody ask about, fixed blade and if it can be done in fixed blade, and so it's absolutely, they're absolutely still available. So you do have the Tonto still available. You do have the Felicia still available. And then you do have the Snake Blade still available. And that 15% off code will work on all 3 of those. That's for anybody who is interested.
So those are all still available. And then we have that code at the bottom. And then for anybody that comes in, please hit the like and share, subscribe. We greatly appreciate that as well. The Tonto is a personal favorite of mine, and it's not just because it says BC. I do like the purple and black and how they go together. I've always kind of liked that. And then the worn off purple on the blade on the pocket clip and screw is really something I like as well. Brad's going to be the death of me. The wood knife the Felicia is nice. I do like the Felicia. Really proud. Really awesome with that Felicia knife. I'm just excited I can get both websites now, and as far as I know, they were working. Nice, Mo. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's really got good action too. It really did surprise me. I did notice that all these are coming with bearings now, so that is something as well. But this really did surprise me. The actual action of it all. It's super smooth. Well, I think Johnny's more worried about himself there, Marvin. Johnny has a lot he wants. He has a lot he wants. Love how the green one comes true. The flip ones tell you the amazing. Yeah. Tell Maddie to get Johnny's pocket sewn up so he can't get any more. So just so you know, the Crusader Blade we just showed, has sold. That does not mean we cannot make another one, but that one specifically has sold. But I am still offering these three, the Felicia, the Snake Blade, and then the BC Tonto. Those are all still for sale if anybody's interested. Super smooth action, wood handle, Cerakote bronze and blue, super smooth. The lock button and center screw have also been Cerakoted to match the blade. So those are all still available. And with your 15% off coupon, I'm just saying, get those shipped out to you. Yeah, they do open very well. I always try to make sure that all of our stuff opens well and closes well, especially if I'm going to sell it. So I want to make sure it works well. Everything is lubed up with Japanese koji oil before it is taken out and sold. So we do lube all the bearings up and everything ahead of time. They all get prepped. We'll just say that to make sure everything is good. And then this one actually kind of surprised me too with the action on it. It's just a thumb stud, but the actually got some nice flip action, so I was kind of surprised with it. And this one does not have bearings, so surprisingly, it does open well. None of these are assisted, by the way. None of them. So Squat Shot. What's going on, buddy? Nice to see you here. Just hanging out. You just missed it a little bit earlier in the live. We had a secondary camera going. We did a new Cerakote project that is on there. So we do have multiple projects that we're working on. And yes, the 15%, I'll send you that frame. And if you, not a problem, Squatch, we're still here, buddy. I'm already working on ideas for it. So we're still here, and I got some ideas for you. So I got some ideas. Definitely, Squatch. But definitely got some good things panning out, hopefully. Cup's still open as well. Yes. Thank you, Johnny, for reminding me. The White Elephant is still going on. So the White Elephant Christmas thing will definitely still be happening. We do have plenty of spots open still. That will close a week before the 16th, or 2 weeks before the 16th. 2 weeks, I think, before the 16th. That way we know how many cups we have to have. The White Elephant is a $20 buy-in. You're guaranteed a cup. That will be December 16th. And we will play the White Elephant that night as well. It should be really fun. I'm pretty sure it's the 16th. Or is it the 14th? It's the 14th. It's the 14th. Sorry. But that will be December 14th. How many cups we have will based on how many people we have. They are Christmas-themed cups. There will be a Nightmare Before Christmas one in there, if I'm not mistaken. That is $20. That does guarantee you a cup to have. That does include shipping. And we do have 4 people in that already. So that is available for those, and we will play that the 14th. So that will be played the 14th for any of those interested. And you can steal from each. Yes. No matter what, you go home with a cup. So I would say with the shipping, it probably is going to be US, because with the $20 buy-in, shipping across seas gets kind of pricey. And it also it takes a while, customs and all that crap. But you can always start another box with Johnny and Maddie Lee. I know they had a box for you for a while there, Lee. Before the event, anyway, they had a big box for you. But yeah, that will be a fun night. Yeah, you do steal from you can steal cups from each other. Once a cup is stolen, I believe 3 times, it is dead. You can no longer steal it. You will be drawn at random. The cups will be numbered. You will not be able to see the cups. You will pick a number, and if somebody else gets a cup. I'm going to have to get with Summer specifically on the details because she's kind of running it. But I do know that $20 guarantees you a cup. I do know that it will be on the 14th. And I do know the buy-in stops a week before that. So December 7th is when the last date to get in on that will be. And that's just to make sure that we have enough cups for everybody and enough cups made for everybody. So we want to make sure we get that done beforehand. That way we know ahead of time. It probably will be a container leak. You're probably right there. Yeah, I can see that being a whole container. Yeah, it will be it'll be a fun little game. It'll be a fun little night for everybody as well. So just something fun to do and have fun with. It is something that will be enjoyable for people. Yes. So the last date is the 7th, but if you do want in there, make sure you get in there because we have to make sure we make enough cups. That will be for anybody interested in the White Elephant on December 14th. Yeah, the game will definitely be fun. It'll definitely be a good time. Oh, that sucks, Johnny. Hopefully it didn't spill, bro. But yeah, guys, so we love y'all. Thanks for coming in and joining. These are still going to be available on the website. The code will still be good until tomorrow. So the code will be good until 12 a.m. tonight, as we do on all our lives. So if you're interested, make sure you go over there. Hang in there, Johnny. But we love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. And as far as I know, any logos can be done. On a custom cup, yes. On a custom cup, you can have your logo done, Mo. Absolutely. You can definitely do that. But for the White Elephant, they're just going to be Christmas-themed cups. So that'll be different. But if you want a custom cup with your logo, or yes, absolutely. Just get with us on that. But thank you guys for hanging out and coming in. Not a problem, Marvin. Not a problem, Johnny. Thank you, everybody. And we will catch you later.